Hey guys, Veebat here with another V-Plays, and we are taking out the Hornet at Tier 7. This is the British Heavy. It is going to have two 1,000-pound bombs and 8 air-to-ground rockets and 4 20mm cannons mounted under the nose. Coming off of the Mosquito, it seems like you might be sacrificing a little bit here in order to use this aircraft, because you're losing the machine guns that you actually had on the Mosquito. Now, the 20s are more powerful, so we can't discount that. And we do have two monster 1,000-pound bombs that we're going to bunk bunk drop in the middle there. And now I'm actually going to deviate, because this aircraft lacks altitude, and while it does have decent airspeed because it is a heavy, it is not something that is more... It's not as much of a frontline heavy, if that makes any sense. It lacks the maneuverability, and it lacks the altitude to be able to kind of choose its engagements. So you have to be a little bit more selective in how you want to play it. So, for instance here, I see the Spitfire. Knocked out his engine. Hopefully that'll work in our favor. But now I'm in a bad spot because I got a bunch of aircraft chasing me down, and there's not much I can really do about it. Here we go. We're already too high for the aircraft's performance envelope. And now we're coming in against a 109Z. Let's see what we can do here. Not quite. Let's see if we can get on the 109Z. It is human controlled. He has 4 nasty 30mm cannons, so we're going to try and get our 20s. He's burning. Don't think that'll be enough, though. Got him! Nice, okay. Had to make a second run in on him. Bombs are back up, so let's go ahead and do a single drop here and a single drop here. Very quick reload. I mean, they're not super quick, but quick enough to be able to do that. So we're kind of like more of a heavy multi-role. Like I said, we're not a frontliner, so we like to sneak in, do our damage, and then get out. That aircraft right there is just about dead. Hopefully someone will be taking him out shortly. Never trust anybody to do what you think needs to be done. There we go. There is a bomber coming in. Maybe we can go for that. Oh yeah, we still got some momentum on the downhill. We got good range on these 20s. There we go. Found the sweet spot. Spitfire. He'll be turning against our other Spitfire. We managed to cause some critical damage. We're just going to power through. There's another Spitfire. We're going to call for aid from our allies. That way we make sure there's a lot of people getting guns on. Managed to knock him out. Perfect. Keep in control, guys. That's what we want. But we're losing our energy. Yeah, we stole that, but it's from a bot, so we can't feel too bad. I mean, we can, but I'm not going to. Did... That bot had it out for us. Smart move, though. Smart move. That's a good tactic. I'm kind of glad the bots have gone a little bit crazy with the way that they're programmed. But hopefully I'm showcasing the versatility of this aircraft, as long as you don't put it in the situations it's not ready for. Like, I'm not going to spawn down here. There's 2 multi-rolls. They'll be able to outturn me. They'll be able to maintain enough chase. It'll just be a real pain. But we're about to get our bombs back, and we got our rockets. We could assist with capturing this garrison over here, or I could wait till that counts over and go back and help my allies capture the center. Now I'm feeling a little bit bold, so that's exactly what we're going to do right now, but I'm going to make sure I've got full boost available. And we're going to kind of battle direct here a little bit. And I'm going to drop now. Got an engine, and we got a fire. They're both injured.
The enemy is launching rockets at us from the military base. Take action.
And we flipped the zone back.
Prepare to carry out a
Nice. That's what we were looking for. Let's take a look at the map. Again, we're not going that way. But we do have a P-38 up here. We're going to hammer on the boost. Maybe we can get the intercept. Maybe. That's alright. I'm okay. Again, just tapping that cannon, and we managed to get the intercept out. There is something behind us. What is that? We'll do that just because I don't want to have to deal with it. But we do have rockets. There are 2 Spitfires here. Is he really not watching me again? Hopefully he burns out. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
victory is in sight. Keep it up.
Nice, we got grade 2. We're pulling the spit right now, which is what I was trying to do. He is way too high. He's going to start stalling out. Look at his aircraft. He's just kind of floating there. We're going to get in range. He's going to drop the nose, try and get some airspeed. That's fair. But now he's going for a head-on. I don't know. That wouldn't have been the move I would have gone for. I mean, valiant effort, man. Valiant effort. But we went in with our team, went in as a group, and we played this much like I've discussed using multi-roles, right? We look for opportunities. We don't go in alone. We play to our strengths. We hit F4 a lot. Hopefully somebody comes and gives me a hand with that thing. Is he coming around? Yeah, he is. Okay, his engine's out. I'm not turning with him. I'm just going to blitz right through. This guy is a danger. He's more of an intercept platform. So we're going to intercept him back. So that way he's not surprising us. J4Ms are climb machines, man. They're like little rocket ships. Oh, we just picked up Wing Legend. Can I get around on this guy? I would love to kill him. There we go. Next, I think we're going to be out of time before I get to do anything, but we dropped our ordnance a few times. We were able to shoot down a bunch of aircraft. Well, we got 14, and we got 14,000 points. Managed to capture, well, we killed 2 bomber aircraft. And yeah, 15,980. I will give that a GG. So this pilot is a relatively new pilot. I mean, it's been sitting in my hangar for a while. It was one of my rebuys, but I wanted to specialize it before I showcased it, but who has the time nowadays? So hopefully you guys enjoyed taking a look at the Hornet real quick. Like I said, it's got great payload, good rockets, solid guns, but again, it's situational, much like a multi-role would be, but higher altitude. And that's the way I kind of recommend flying a majority of the British heavy fighters. They just don't have the altitude to be that kind of deciding aircraft. Not until you get to like the 228 or you get to the Javelin that you really start to see the high altitudes, really high airspeed, because it's not bad airspeed. But if I was to compare it to, well, the F7F is also the same situation, but if I were to compare it to the 109Z, then it's a little bit deficient. If you were to compare the Beaufighter to the P38 or the ME4, is it not? It's the BF110 at tier 5. Those aircraft have got altitude and speed in spades compared to the Beaufighter, but the Beaufighter cannot be ignored as a very strong aircraft that can contest zones. It has enough firepower to be able to intercept things, but it plays more like a multi-role. It's opportunistic, I think is a better way to say it. But once you kind of get used to that style, man, you can do some really great things in this thing. And it was by no means a wash. I mean, the enemy was definitely flipping the central zone, but we're able to pump out nearly 14,000 ground damage. We took out, it says we killed 2 ground targets. Apparently our 2,000 pounders weren't enough to be able to flip the center of the rocket base, but I'm willing to bet that we helped a bit. So thanks to my allies for the assist. We really didn't use the rockets too much. I think it might be a little bit tempting to use the rockets just for the dive attack, because now you're gonna have to get low with them, but that might be something to wait until you get the outboard weapon slot. Like I said, the bombs and rockets reload in a very decent amount of time, 120 seconds. That's multi-roll reload times, and I think that's indicative of what the developers were kind of thinking when they were balancing these aircraft, is that the British heavies may be sacrificing altitude, but they're getting much faster ordnance reload, and they're getting very substantial ordnance. Like I said, 2 1,000-pound bombs, massive blast radius on these things, 295 feet compared to 246 feet for the 500-pound bombs. Do your own conversions, but you kind of get the gist just based on comparison, and you get these really dope looking rockets. I think they're just neat. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, I'll catch you on the next one.
I'm marching to the sun.